to show us what that development looks
Okay,
like. We'll have to wait for
G2 on defense, LEV on attack.
G2 have won all
14
but
to
one
1.
pistol
Yeah,
round
dude.
in this series.
Sure, you can
Has it made the difference?
blame the comp.
Not particularly, but it is important to get you on the right footing.
And again, I used to flame the Lotus comp for Fnatic, and that was a similar record.
It's going to put a bit of fear into the back of the minds of the LEV players, wondering if it's somebody that's going to be hard committed on G2's side of things. But
Dude, I want after I say your name. Iridee? I'm going with Iridee. Thank you for the prime, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Looking to try and make this feel like it's a B hit, but meanwhile, rest of LEV heading over
Nice
towards
shot.
A. And guess what, G2, there's an awareness there. Especially now we're going to be knowing it. Jonah Pedo. Doesn't matter if you know about
Going
it.
for a
You're going to get
pistol.
barreled over anyway.
They were not ready.
Force at work. They really weren't.
Not ready at all. I was all ready to give Trent props because he was in the perfect
Oh,
position, got that kill through mid,
There are walls
and was still
blocking
on
your
the right
path.
side of this wall to be able to rotate. Now Lev can wait for it to fall, pivot in either direction.
Pretty good timing on
I
this.
mean, look how separated the G2 players are. There is no
Tissol
way
with the
that
prime
Leaf
also.
can
Thank you so
reconnect
much,
the
man.
rest of
Thank
his
you, thank
team.
you.
He just has to hope if they end B.
His comp is
nobody's
14 to
waiting to
1. It
catch
averages
Icy
7
and
rounds on
rotate.
attack and 6 rounds on defense.
Control.
Has a 66.7 pistol percent win rate. Yeah.
Honestly,
the wall is good on pistol,
That's
but-
going to be Valen. And now second up, straight up, trying to take up that fight, but Icy can't quite land it.
Yeah,
Not
good
for
luck
the
to
Sheriff.
Valen here. Got to
Shot
try at
that.
least get one.
Rebounding, dodge and avoid it, still jumping round and away.
Okay.
A lot
Hey,
of
did pretty
damage
good.
done. Potentially there for the
49,
slap, don't finish.
44.
Leaf, it's going to be hot. Trying to buy X. Oh, he can find that timing, but he is in this 1v2, doubled up. Aspas and King side by side. Trying to play this one with the numbers advantage.
One headshot each.
That could do it. Drops down, makes the sound cue. Waiting for that repeat, but maybe hearing both of them there. Could have been comped out.
Wow,
Flashed
this-
up into
Whoa.
his face! Jumping blind as a bat. And he's going for round 2. So much damage done, King. Single digits of HP.
Oh my. He's
Just
actually
runs them down.
unreal, isn't he?
What a ridiculous way for the pistol
And his
round to
biggest
go
fan just
towards
left the
G2.
stream as well. That's crazy.
He's sat there chuckling.
Nice
He knows that
1v2.
he's just done him.
Yeah,
A classic right click
Oh, here we
is
go.
filthy in those kind of situations where
Keep it
the
so
rest
out.
of your teammates can communicate the damage done.
knowing that they were low enough.
Oh, it doesn't matter what Lev do today. They are struggling so hard to win pistol. The King had so much value here. The call was so nice, you know, the pivot up through heaven.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. He did so sick.
Recovering from Trent's early kill. The pathing, the use of the timer.
We're at 6-1, right? These poor guys. These poor guys get
Doesn't
so
really
owned in
matter how
pistols.
Much Leviatan will cook up. Can't quite get those pistol rounds over the line here. Valen happy to hold them back as well. Just trying to shoulder check their way through that initial choke point, but now thinking twice about it. So Leviatan, options limited for them. For G2, I want to cast your minds back to a narrative that we've kind of forgotten at this point. G2 getting absolutely stomped in the first map, running it back, adapting over time, and usually closing out series. They are a team that, once they get their bearings, once they learn to adapt, over time, the more time that you give them, which is useful in the best of
Absolute
five.
shot, that is.
You're right, generally the better they
Okay, hold on.
It's time to start getting worried in this round.
Yeah,
I'm
we-
getting worried. I went into story mode. Just trying to put everybody to sleep here, but the plant is down here for Com.
Oh.
Watching this one down. Just need to
Whoa.
land these reloads inside. Sidearms being pulled out. King is on a single digit, but eventually cleaned up. Com.
He gets into
repositioned.
B main though.
Middle of all of this. Out through main. The question is
Yeah,
it
the longer
expected?
they
Depends
don't kind
on
of
what
get
deal
out
for this
through
scenario.
the
Icy's gonna be
market
trying to
choke
lead this
point,
one in
the
again
more
with
likely they are
Outlaw
to
into
check
his
this
hands.
now.
He's heard the double jump down. Com. He's been given the timing. It's all about when he chooses to take it. Knows that they passed him now, and he just rips it away. Valen's gone.
Big recon, waits for the smoke.
Cloudburst just denying a little bit of this one here, but straight through the wall as well. Icy has to dodge and juke around. Com, 70 health, Icy sticking. It's the only real wing con available. Half onto the board as well. Needs to land this shot as well, but he's been absolutely played
Time.
like a fiddle.
Oh. Just,
Icy
just, man.
about there.
I got your back.
That's unreal.
You know, from the front.
There've been so many of those kind of spots where a team went to pistol round.
Not even
mostly
close
G2,
yet. Dude, they
and
nearly
then
got
things
ecoed
get
again.
diced straight afterwards. Big shots.
Yeah, all you had to do is just
And this was a 3v5.
count an
and
extra
Com
second, really.
Almost turned it by hitting Sheriff shots.
Enemy remaining.
Com plays that one really nicely too. If Icy wasn't jumping around once he was lit up by the recon dart, I think Com wins that.
That damage done though. Just on the eco round for Lev means that the money's bad, but TP forwards, they don't
No
expect
way.
this one right behind them. Grounded, locks them all down into place. King.
I can't believe he was out in the open here. This other guy had said util in his hand. Can't believe he's still alive.
One after another, that's 3 in a round.
And Com can get this. Com can get this orb.
Icy should find it very difficult to get any more value from this position, but Outlaw does do decent damage.
They're kind of low though.
I think then that was the stun being thrown out from Mazzino, actually. He has been using those sonic sensors early on to stop A main pressure.
Coming back.
Lev take A main and then they throw down a sonic sensor and it makes it very difficult to re-clear or re-fight over A main control because then you're just getting stunned up.
Yeah, he does this all the time.
It
He's
looks
strong.
like it found value there. Lev calling the pause, hoping that G2 spread out.
The gamble from G2 though, they are sticking to the side, running them down with a bucky in hand. Leave only gets to 1 here. There's so much damage being done to Icy.
Yeah, I thought that could have been a lot worse.
There's any way you're winning this one, but never say never. Here's it, into the corner, a couple of shots fired out,
nice.
just praying.
And Aspas with full armor as well, so not really ever in danger there. This is the round where G2 get rifles back. All of that damage that Tex and Com did in round 2, and that previous one didn't have too much sting to it. Yeah, look at that.
It was a stun, yeah.
I really like it, the way that Mazzino plays around that.
Oh, that's nice.
Just locks down A main control for you. And I think that's what the double Sentinel comp on attack does really nicely, is that it makes it difficult to re-clear. You just take the map piece by piece. There's that sonic sensor being thrown. I mean, it's offline now.
How many died?
Because of the
Only
suppression.
these two?
But you'll
It's
see
still a
it
big
pop
round.
back on the mini map in a moment.
It's still a big round.
So, you know, you have your Deadlock is helping you take some A main control. Your Cypher is
I mean,
helping
yeah,
you take some
Cooper.
B main
I would say
control.
so.
And slowly,
Cooper,
the
stop reading
defense gets
VLR forums,
squeezed
man.
out.
Options just start to run out as well. Unless they go for these re-clears in space. G2. Potential is there, maybe. Looks like they maybe thought that they might want to take a fight out towards Catwalk, but not likely, just locking it down, making sure that they hold any avenues and lanes that Leviatan could be approaching from. And now there's a big ask onto the shoulders of these players here. It's Icy and Jonah P. Left to push all of this back here, but there's util in the hands of Lev players. Could spell their defeat. There's a jump all the way through. Mazzino, his position's noted. It's cleaned up straight away.
Oh my, yeah, he followed him well on that.
He was just
beautiful. This guy now
bopping his head the whole time as well.
Out through, round to the side, Leviatan.
Yeah, and this is the big round that we're forcing him to an eco. And once this goes down,
yeah, I love
very
the
strong.
from Mazzino, and then Aspas swinging in afterwards. Right here. Trent and Leaf, they had enough of a job to do, just trying to regain B main control throughout all of this round.
Yeah.
Using the Odin, using the recons, using the drone even to try to figure out whether Tex was really there or whether it was just
hunting him down. Here's one.
Being asked to win at 2v5, it's just too much. It's not possible.
Defaulting back, just making sure that they keep control. Keep the rifles in their hands at least.
Jonah P's position.
Sound sensor under heaven, it's insanely strong, yeah. Kinda just got to tank it early on.
Over side to side. And now he's looking to try to clean up. It's that same duo again.
Yeah, good commitment on this though. No guns saved into this. It's perfect round for them. Everyone's sitting at 2-4, 2-5.
It's 2-2. Very well called on the attack side there by Lev.
Yeah, the execution I think is marvelous. It checkmates the professor.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do in that spot. Mazzino already grabs that information. He set himself up, or at least Aspas, right behind him. For an easy kill. And I think weak again here for G2.
Yeah, I think G2 are going to find it quite difficult playing against this composition. You have to be really creative with the ways that you regain information on the defense side. If you can tuck players into wine, like Valen is now, maybe that's an option. If Icy's confident to fight through mid,
probably not
if he gets a
Cuba.
hot hand going, then maybe that's something that G2 can rely on. But as Ender was making sure to point out, as we head into map 4 here of Ascent, Aspas has been getting the better end of this matchup.
Yeah.
And I don't
One
think that's
pistol? Dude, you actually don't even need to ask that. The answer to that is always going to be G2.
Right now.
Trying to cement that GOAT status.
As expected, yeah.
The trophy of Americas last year, proving that he was the best in the business, at least in the region. And now looking to do it again. Nice and grouped up here, shot dart Not quite on the timing, so the
drop.
drone's going to be getting off, but still not
Wait.
enough to push back Leaf. This guy
Through the dashing jet, he headshot him.
does wrap his way straight round and behind, and there's
Oh,
no
and they
real
and they
direction.
get the.
Leaf doesn't know which way to
That's
look.
nice.
Inevitability there.
That's
for
how
Trent to be finished off.
definitely the best use for the ult.
It was just
when
a
they
weaker
played
buy
this
at
back
the end
of,
the day
site.
here for G2, so anything they can get out of it, they will be happy for. But
Yeah, 4
for
people
Leviatan,
surviving as well. Money's
this is an
getting
attack
really
side on
good
Ascent that
with
is
this
being
round
built
and the
very
round
well.
before. Money
Momentum on their
is
side,
incredible
money's
right
building
now.
up.
Yeah, they're in an incredible
Yeah, I
spot.
think ideally they would have liked to save that annihilation headed into the next, but when Leaf hits a shot to open, suddenly you're not feeling as confident about your chances of flawlessly taking B
Go
control.
on, keep out. Let's hear it. Yeah, that was a mental shot.
And it does force out that ult.
One enemy remaining.
Oh yeah, just make sure you always. Yeah,
So now, what have LEV got cooked
that
up?
is true.
A slower round perhaps with Aspas picking up the attack side off. G2 looking like they want to fight through mid instead of focusing on B main. You see Icy Leaf doubled up. This could easily be a clash between our 2 jet ops to see who can get the most
Can't
value.
use that. Sound sensor up.
Stalemate for now. G2 just trying to hold on to this B main control.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
it's so
another
tough.
round where they would have
Your
to
info's
eco.
getting constantly denied by cages, and then
Oh, to
you know,
make
you
sure
can't
they win this
re-clear
one.
A main into that stun. It's,
A main
it's really
control.
tough. You'd have to break the stun first.
EB, this guy needs to try and
So
break
now it does come down to the jets.
I see.
turret, but
Overexposing his body just yet. The alarm bot gives him an indicator.
Yeah,
but
the only thing they haven't pressured is over towards B main. Yeah, but they get good info. Like the jet here means that A's weak. You could just insta-send this, in my opinion.
The op is online. You're going to see the rotation left.
Yeah, you got a small
Look at the
window
sonic
before he gets over
sensors.
towards
I mean,
short or
there's one
heaven.
from Mazzino, but gets pulled back. Just maintaining that attack side control.
Making sure that you can't refight as easily if you are.
Yeah, I like this a lot. They should expect him here though
Readdressing
right
the
now.
line of scrimmage, pushing it ever further forward, inch by inch into G2's half.
Expect here, and they should expect here.
Right here, smokes
30
drop down.
seconds left.
Smoke goes out.
There could be players about to
30
swarm the
seconds
site
on this
any
one.
Get
minute
out of
now.
my way.
Got defensive Omen flash. Okay, Valorant's Omen flash
Online,
might,
dash forwards, at least with
be
a blade storm in
everything.
hand. Aspas
if they want a fast
take
flood.
fight in case there was that anchoring
It's
player,
just
but
a full
start
retake
all
on this
offside
one.
here
We've got
from
Killjoy
G2.
ult, they're holding heavy over
Sure the
towards
group,
short.
but
We've
they
got
do have a lockdown
Sova
of this.
on short, and we got
That's
X.
maybe why Aspas is playing in front of it.
Fucking.
He knows that that's the spot for it.
How
Barry
long
Mesh
do they take to
up
put
on
this
heaven.
ult down?
This is going to buy time for Tex on the flank too. He's made his way all the way deep down
Yeah,
mid.
Tex
around,
might
and the
have
lockdown has to
everything
be
here.
cleared up
Oh,
through
Trent's on
into
top of
heaven.
it.
Tex, this timing has been jiggled and spotted and watched. So choosing to pick and choose your timings. Aspas might be going down with a ship.
Oh my God.
DD is not even blessed with it. Couldn't get the one. That was the goal of all of it. Com. It's down onto that double digits. Needs to try and get a kill here.
Yeah.
It's nice with the movement. Still a jar. Valin diffusing all the way and being covered in
Yeah,
by
just
his
can
team.
just stick
Tex.
it. Oh,
They know where
wait, they
he
didn't
was.
stick it.
Kicking around in mid. They were spotted him earlier.
Yeah, it's all
They're not
good.
giving him any
Careful, they
sort
give him a
of
load
easy
of chance
fight.
into this
Valin,
one.
the safety in the back
Shout
of
out
his
to
mind.
Trent
Will he
being
be
on
able
top
to
of
stick
that.
diffuse? That
They were very
was
calm with
3 to
this.
3.
The whole time G2 are very calm, just
Good work
realizing
there from
hold on to
G2,
short. We're probably
making
going to be
sure
fine
to
here.
shut down the different win conditions that Leviatan was setting up. Lev knew that that retake was going to come through with the lockdown, and so they got Tex deep down mid. Trent watches for it. They get a couple players up on catwalk.
Coral,
Jonah
thank you for
P's
sending that.
watching for it.
Thank you,
At
thank
all
you.
points, G2 are covering the various different things that Lev can do to tip the tide in their favor. Mazzino, by the way, already almost back to an annihilation. And that can be used as a big ultimate to open up a site or to get a pick sometimes.
Over there.
5 players grouped up though from LEV. Very clear indicator, at least for us, that they're going to be trying to send this one out onto the B site. Leaf only has the stinger. Crossmap knife is very good.
Ultimate ready.
Yeah, I mean, that knife catches everything. Mazzino, I think, was holding a grab net, looking to try to punish any Odin spam, hoping to bounce it off the wall and catch Trent.
Thrown up and over and watched.
Omen ult stick? Yes, it does.
That smoke instead.
A little bit of fake B
Positions here by
pressure.
Lev. They don't want to engage
Insert
the
one
B
at
site.
mid, insert
Too
one
obvious at this
into
point.
B main.
This is cross.
And another
Is it damage
miss.
done? I'm not even too sure.
Keep an eye on
Actually, no.
Jonah P.
Players unscathed,
Holy.
but wrapping all the way around, not for much longer.
Very nice from
With that
him.
discipline in place. Jonah P, steady arm, steady aim.
What value from his info earlier on. That knife giving him the confidence to push out A, realizing nobody was watching it.
Aspas is alone, spike in hand. Worry thinking he has to re-clear this one. Tex as well, just trying to make sure that he...
Such a weird round
He
at the
could be
moment.
pushing deep into
30 seconds left.
and up through mid. It's being watched for though. G2 eyes on almost everything here, and with how split up LEV are, with only 20 seconds left,
They
looking
just save
like
him.
a done deal in this round.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was a deliberate call to save. Just
Incredible
a
round for
product
G2
of
money-wise.
the circumstance that they were in. All three of those players looking to see if they
And
could force G2
that
into
big money lead is
giving
just
away a pick, an
gone pretty
opening,
much.
but it's not to be.
Yeah.
G2 stabilize and take the lead. A huge round from Jonah P. And that's one of the few where we've seen LEV move away from their more standard, like 1-3-1 kind of default setups. Or at least defaults that focus on B main and A main at the same time.
Yeah.
This round, we didn't see any control or pressure towards A main. Valen one-wayed it, jiggled it, and realized everyone's in B. As soon as Jonah gets the knife, he pushes out, flank through top mid. Easy as you like it.
Where are you? Weapons exchanged here early on. This time you can see them. Leviatan quite split up. Cage nice and early.
Remember, Mazzino was going for this last time, where he was looking to try to throw a grav net, get
What is this,
confirmation,
turret?
and then follow up a kill with the Annihilation.
What even is this setup right now?
Go for it again.
Turret
Now that
flash
neutral, Jonah
swing.
P, what time are you trying to take? He's got a flash out into his hands, underhanded.
Off turret.
Again,
You gotta hope they don't commit, but it should be nice. I haven't seen one of these for a
That's
while.
where Tex is playing. Tucked to the side. Turret doesn't see anything. Cage forwards, Leaf.
Yeah, you've got to give this up now.
Yeah.
The turret's not going to give contact through that cage. They might have tucked
Yeah,
in
they
the
might
left
have tucked
corner.
into the right.
So now, more traditional crossfire
That's
setup.
great though. Now they can go back to the setup.
To be. Trying to feign Leviatan here, at least with the drone, a bit of util as well. Smoke's propped up. Pull players out over towards the A side. Jonah P. He's side by side, man.
Let's see.
The flash, his timing is everything. There it is, Hunter's Fury and a flash. All combined, connected, but where's the damage?
Oh, he actually hit the guy in sight
Right
here.
now, Annihilation, that's out through the window, I believe, Jonah P.
Yeah, that
He's
was
gonna be
awesome.
bumped
Off the
out of
wall.
sight, out of
Damn,
line,
that
out
was
boredom, and now
sick.
one less player to deal with.
30 seconds.
Mazzino was
Rotate comes
looking
in.
for
They got to
that
get
for the
through.
last
We
two
still got
rounds.
dash. Aspas
Eventually
has
found
no
it. They still have a
dash.
sight to take.
Leaf.
Ah,
Spray and pray
he
with
did
this
great,
one.
man. The
Golden
double smokes were
spot. They do
awesome.
still have that site to take. 20 seconds left.
Yeah,
Luckily,
gauntlet
from
run
G2
to the
hard
site.
bring into that spot, and the players are being caught way out into the open. Aspas.
Hey, Aspas has done so much here.
He's worked the man purely into the neutral. Didn't look like there was too much in terms of util to set that one up, and now G2 forced to
Those
back
are
away.
awesome. Oh,
Tex,
just off
as
the wall over
distraction,
towards here.
Aspas
This guy was like
doing the
just
damage.
jumping down to the
Taken out
site as well. I'm
eventually, but
pretty
this
sure.
time they swap roles. Aspas distracts.
Line up for the guy spam
Tex
pause. Yeah,
closes Valen.
really
Icy
sick.
tries to save the
They have a
operator,
couple of
but it's
ones in
not
B
going
main,
to
right?
be.
You got this one, and then you got
Great
this one
response from
like off the
Leviatan.
window
They've
that
been
goes
trying
back
to
site
work
as well.
that deadlock setup on B.
It's like every time
Over
these
and
comps
over.
just go
They dodge
B
the
when you
trap
have
play as the turret takes contact for a flash.
deadlock.
And immediately the response is there. Look at that bounce off the wall. He's been looking for this the entire time.
But
just
he
couldn't
was
get a
in the bottom of the
confirmation
pit.
that
That's
someone
insane.
was actually there. He didn't want to waste the ult.
Yeah. Thought I was going to be going through the window with the way that the wrapped up player just started elevating into the sky. 4-4 though, G2 and Lev. This is Lev answering back.
Grabs
This
the
team's been
bottom
going
and the
hard,
top.
right? We know this.
Ooh.
We've been watching the series so far.
Yeah, so the EG classic
Treated.
slash recon. No one here for it.
Two teams that are really
Recon
pushing
over
each
towards
other.
A. Do they expect to open the corner? They've got no
Icy could be
flashes
the
to push him
difference
off, so you
maker,
can just stay here the whole time.
Tex is looking to apply a little bit of pressure over towards B. Just lock that one off. I thought for a moment. I
Wait,
mean,
did he
they
go
have
for a
still
KO?
inserted King into Wine, so they could return back to him at some point. The A split.
Is that what you're saying,
previously
Cross? He just was
worked
about to KO
very
and it got him?
nicely. So
Oh
that
my god, I didn't even
shot
see
for the
that.
choke point from Mazzino.
The timing on that
But this is
is
the strength of this
ridiculous.
composition. Look how locked off A and B are for the attackers.
Yeah.
G2 forced to turtle on sites.
That's so unlucky.
Listening.
They're pretty comfortable in that
Yeah,
spot.
these
though.
are,
Generally
I tell you what,
speaking, G2 do play a
these
little
like
bit more of a
aggressive
passive defense on
trips
this map.
are awesome. Once you take
They
map
rely
control,
on
like
good
securing
anchoring.
it, and then you can have someone ready to fight
move on. I
contact,
think they-
like this one over towards A.
Requirement here from Lev is to
Here.
create some pressure onto the map. Knife up into mids. Couple of connections, maybe some good information as well. Smoke right at the top of the mid. But what is the goal here for Leviatan into the B split? Looks like they're heavy committed into it. Even King for the backstab.
Alan.
But what comes down to that? Dart through, in through the back of the site. Onto B, Hunter's Fury out into the open. Nobody watching as the smoke fades and dissipates.
King got a really big kill over towards A though. We have Spike down in bottom and middle though, and that is everything over towards here. Shout out to Aspas, man.
It is Leviatan that maybe able to salvage most of this. Aspas, operator in his hands.
Yeah, Aspas and Tex did
Making
great.
sure that nobody can overstep their mark and into this space. Not a chance there for Trent.
Force him down, back to an
Players
eco.
for G2 fall at stairs and everything crumbles to pieces.
The Observer, yeah, there's a lot going on
aimless
this round.
there
Stay
for a
good.
moment from Leviatan. They threw that
Rare.
barrier
3
mesh
SW.
over the top. But a couple of kills gained here for Tex. And Aspas, again that duo. They're playing so well off each other. Finding their moments in post-plant setups, in their ability to get
Chat,
into
don't
the
add
site.
him. He'll come back and watch it.
And I think another reason why this composition looks good for Leviatan is that it does allow Tex to play a bit more aggressively. If you think about how the Killjoy plays on this map, generally speaking, you're going to sit back a bit on the attack side. You're going to look to swing off your turret. The Cypher is looking to move forwards, cage
Brilliant.
forwards,
Thank you for that,
camp
Kostya.
forwards, look to take space.
Unleashed.
Yeah, it certainly feels like it. I think Irpada's come up with a very nice comp here. And LEV are putting together a really good attack side. This could be even a better opportunity than Bind to close out the series and hoist the trophy.
Got to maintain this lead though. They have the economical advantage. G2 are the ones who are knocked down to the pistols once more. And for the attack side
They're
as well,
fully
I mean,
wrecked
listen,
on
we
this
talk about
one.
Ascent as a map. If you can string together
They
even 5
save
rounds
enough
sometimes
money
on your attack
to
side, you're
get
going to
an
be happy
op.
with it. They've already got to that point. Threshold has been hit for Leviatan, and they only need one more map to be crowned our 2024 America's champions.
Comp? That looks
Bad
decent. It
weaponry
looks
here
good.
for G2. An opportunity for LEV. Struggle for G2 to be disruptive at any point here.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to fight over any of the extremities, good luck.
Yeah, Lev
I
just
think they've gotta
expecting some
find
kind of push.
opportunities,
Recon
though,
clears middle.
Even if it's through mid.
Early camera info.
You know, that's not the classic way that G2 play, but when you're at this point in the competition, when you're fighting for regional trophies, you actually should be good enough to come up with stuff like that on the fly. You know, put 2 players inside a smoke over towards Catwalk, off Icy's contact, explode through it, crunch mid. These kind of ideas, not really seeing them from G2.
Double highs, Jenny.
Drone potential
Omen
is fine. Icy's
Flash
supposed to be
was
the bait
high to
here.
hit the jet.
From the side as well,
Doesn't
as
hit
far as
anyone else and they
Flash
just
not really
stroll
getting any
out.
value. Still crouched down, by the way. And
Yeah, perma
Mazzino
crouched.
knows exactly where he's off to.
Mazzino building up another annihilation would be another problem for G2 to
6.
deal
They're
with.
gonna have 6 and
But it's
then
Aspas. That lands up
they're gonna have
all
a
over
chance to
Jonah's
get 8,
chest.
really.
Yeah, at this point,
Takes
no
it
farming
over.
round, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure that Aspas really needs this one, but he's going to go for it anyway. Tex steals it away. A lever up to 6. I think in some sense that's good.
I wonder
for
if they start
G2, but
talking
it
about the
wasn't
fact that this guy's just
deadlock
opping
off
loads. They don't need to give him anything and they can just hold
Look how
heavy.
passive G2 are playing, trying to anchor
into
the
choke
sights instead
points.
of crossfires. The annihilation
Just
can be a massive.
Maybe he
tool
doesn't
to
dash
open
into
the
a
door.
site, I guess.
And they've relied on Icy's operator to be that X
Saying
factor
that, he
for them
did
in a
send it
couple
here.
of these rounds. In fact, in many of the rounds, he's tried to get it as much as possible. But only 4 kills for him.
6 without a pistol.
Hasn't
Dude, that's
found
been the
those
story the whole
moments,
game.
hasn't
It's
been
like,
as
wait, they had
aggressive
this
as
half and they
perhaps
lost
he needs
pistol.
to. And once more, Icy starts in quite a
The
passive
whole,
position on
it's
B.
been that non-stop.
So the round that matters here for G2. Money's booming for Leviatan. They're not really worried about missing out on any buys. I think the deeper this half goes, there's not too many rounds left to play for. They're going to be sitting comfortable. Aspas set up with the updraft now. Watch for that peak.
G2 are just giving them so much room.
They are.
No contest over towards Cap. Very passive position from their off player. Playing behind the turret contact for a while, but Leaf loses alarm bot, loses turret, and G2 can't really retake info anywhere else. They are getting slowly pushed further and further back.
I mean, look at the player positions.
At least they've got a crossfire going here in mid.
And it might have to be the one to do that damage. Leaf and Trent.
Oh, though, this should get
Wind up.
smoked off, right? Oh boy.
Watching out for
The
each other,
timing
looking off
is...
position, but
Okay.
no. Grooving back again, just thinking twice about it.
There's been a lot of insane
Blind
timings
as anything.
in this
Tried to
game
adjust
for
the
Lev.
aim in time, yet Trent and Icy at least are there.
Can he get another back
Ready
of
to
sight?
respond, ready to at least maybe even this one out. Grab that. How the hell does that connect? Updraft will only save you.
Oh my god, he legged him. That was sick,
I mean,
though.
pistol out. Got to make a go of things.
Good-
I suppose.
good bit of
Aspas is quick
damage.
on the cleanup. 14 seconds left. Dart not being broken. The Blade Storms are out. And Tex is still defending.
Spam
Both players of G2 now. Valen and Jonah P are locked out. Pretty initial choke point, but the smoke will at least get them
Sound sensor
front
out.
section. So one of the sides of the sites, Aspas though, is still this problem. You
shot.
need to deal with this guy. He's taking over the game.
Yeah, he's
Step
hitting
by
a
step,
lot of
shot
shots
by
at the moment. It
shot.
feels like if he gets onto a site and he got the op, it's done.
Last time we saw him on Ascent, he was a miracle worker there too. Dominated, huge amounts of kills. That's what you
Average
expect
7,
from a
yeah, it's
player
been
like
hit.
Aspas. Yeah. It'd be disappointing if he didn't. But
14 kills, 5 deaths to him.
But also, how are G2 supposed to win rounds like this? Their crossfire is going to get blocked by a
ban
smoke.
Cupid for spamming.
Doesn't
I'm
feel
just impressed that he
comfortable
stayed up.
holding the crossfire
The issue
because
right
they
now.
don't have enough info on
He said he was going to
They're
bed.
just losing map control and making it far too easy for Lev.
Gonna see that proactivity and it's immediately punished.
And they
Off the
decided
back
to
of
send
all
it
of
when they have op.
Trip in their face, they're trying to crunch these players. Potentially, Tex might have been playing
Stuck
there.
Omenor over towards spawn as well.
Not too sure. TP's committed all around. He's up into the spawn. He's flipped the map.
Oh, they
forward.
actually don't think he stuck it. They don't think he stuck
They're
it.
just trying to spot these players out. For G2 though, they're scrambling, looking for that information, and ORFF reveals quite a lot for King. He knows the position to be played, and they just don't expect it. Hello, Lee.
This is crazy.
King's worried about the flying and a repeat, but okay, composure's
Dude,
there.
8.
It's from the IGL.
8 on
And
attack.
Trent's trapped.
Yeah, nowhere to go. They know where he is now.
The saddest way to end a half here. A desperation play from G2. Bit of early round aggression.
Same,
and
man.
it goes nowhere.
We're at that
8
same
to
point where
4.
G2 need a
At this
pistol and a
point, we said it
bonus.
for Bind, looking inevitable
It
that
is
Lev might be
Binds,
lifting
yeah.
that trophy soon. But here and now, it feels a little bit different. G2 just lacking the ideas, I think. And again, we look towards that pistol round.
It would have to be another incredible performance pistol bonus. Valen's calling, going through double Sentinel.
Yeah.
Cypher and Deadlock.
That's such a hard ask.
They recovered it on Bind, but how much more have G2 got left in the tank?
Lev in control, the driving seat is theirs, the title almost for the taking. But we're finding out how this map follows through on the other side of this.
Could be pistol to win, yeah. But mate, Lev just can't really win them. It's attack-sided comp, yeah. I mean, Desp gave us the averages earlier. His average is 7 on attack, 6 on defense. We'll see. Dude, it must be so frustrating for Lev not being able to win a pistol round. Just like getting this close and just being like, well, every time they just win the pistol. The silence, yeah, it's not for long. So good. Wait, Cupid's tweet made it onto stream? See, that was worth staying up for as well, Cupid.
All right, we're back outside for the block party here, hanging out with the lovely people. There we go. Love it. Can barely even hear myself think. What? Yeah?
I think we should keep this going for like 2 minutes. We're good.
I say you just keep going. Keep going. Wow.
Is this cheering for Lev or is this cheering for G2? Who's going for Lev right now? Wow.
Okay.
They're almost there,
Okay.
TB. They're almost there.
Real quick, though, let's set up this second half here and what we've been seeing so far from Leviatan, because I really do like what we're getting with that deadlock.
Honestly, their split B hits were so sick. Like the different deadlock walls Mazina was throwing back into spawn to cut off the rotates. On top of the fact that Aspas was just absolutely frying with the op. I don't think Lev are losing, guys.
Yeah, it
You're going
feels
to need
quite
a lot
confident.
of expectation here for Common for Aspas though on the attack side, because they are playing double Sentinel on the defensive side, and it's going to be hard to do retakes without the KO. So you need to get those two players active to really block them.
They're not gonna need to retake though if Aspas is playing like that, man. Like his op is insane.
They got to shut him down.
It's true, but let's not forget, though, that if Leviatan walk away with a dub on this one, that's it. They will be the America's champions. Can G2 force that map 5? Let's send it back over to Brendan's sideshow, and we're going to have some more fun with the people out here. Make some noise!
We're going to carry that energy forward as well here. I mean, these teams being at each other's necks in terms of the rounds they've been putting up again, but it starts at a pistol for any chance, any semblance of it for G2. Leviatan, they can feel it. They're on the precipice.
Champs draw after? Yeah.
Pistol in the hands of Aspas!
What the people are saying.
That's an early one.
Yeah, they get the first pick.
The stage is set after that. A first kill that goes their way. King with all the information in the world and a scramble from G2. Putting some pace into the round now.
Okay,
It's the only
Tex
option
with a
left available
classic.
for
Has
them,
to
and
get
they've
one
got to even it out
really.
somehow. Tex still going to be anchoring. Cuts it up closely with the cage. Reveal of the recon, but that reveals his position, and the kill does not go his
fantastic.
way.
Obviously,
Put it straight
nice
back in.
recon as well.
Leviatan attempting to offset this one, but it right out
No
into the open,
way.
and they maybe have made one too many mistakes.
Not again.
Started off so damn nice here, but again, they're showing no signs of slowing this one down. Where does the time in the fight gets taken? Jonah P just looking out
Oh,
aimlessly.
hold up.
Down to just one. Trent reveals his position. The reload turns. What is going on?
Actually got one. 1-1 for the map. 6-2 overall.
To try to put the final nail in the coffin for G2.
Should be easy from now.
What
Should
an
be
opener.
straight up easy.
Aspas being able to
D2
take
no
that lead
plant, can't even force them to this one
on.
really.
These kind of pushes out through mid. That's what Icy was looking for. It was the impact that G2 were hoping to find. But the sides flipped around.
Enemy remaining.
What a shot.
Lev now in a great position.
Nathan is the greatest. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Thanks for everything as well. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 30 months as well, man.
That Leaf would have
Thank
the
you very much.
navigation, make a lurk play work. Knife broken, trips stay up.
Do they force? No, nothing. We got a sheriff. We got sheriff and
G2
ghost.
have struggled to disrupt this composition the whole of the previous half. If it was to start now, it would feel miraculous.
The energy level's just petering out here for G2. Still got to hold on somehow. Be thinking long term as well. Just trying to get these ult orbs earn. Any potential ultimate advantage. Anything you can work with, the deeper this map might go. But you're running out of time. Leviatan. Full control still of the side. Slight weak point here. There's the acknowledgement there with the dart being broken.
Right here.
Now with a shock dart in his hands, he hears it. As soon as the orb's being taken, being covered
Wait,
onto
hold
one
up.
side, he has to give this one up, and luckily
Oh
his
my
teammates
goodness.
are
Oh
ready
my.
to send them all packing.
Hey,
Mazino
that looked nuts.
tied the ace.
A tragedy.
I don't think I've ever seen that gun look like that.
MVP here today, Mazino.
Yeah, the shock darts kind of
But Lev refocused very quickly.
made him squishy.
This round matters. At least damage matters. And certainly Aspas with Outlaw still saved. He's going to be looking to try to put a round on the board.
Damn,
It's
bro.
6 rounds the lead here for Leviatan on the favoured side of Ascent.
Yeah, it's almost insurmountable. G2 can't be thinking like that though.
It's not a great bonus, but there's two people that can get one shot.
Round of
So
absolutely everything.
maybe
they've
there's a
got.
chance for
Leviatan
Aspas.
with the bonus
He's about
round
to eat a
weaponry
flash,
now.
is he not?
Aspas
Wait.
going walkabouts.
They didn't push. They didn't
This
pull
guy
the.
is taking liberties.
Okay, now
He
the
might
flash
be
is coming.
taking names! Oh my goodness!
That's incredible, man.
Punish inside.
That is
Doesn't matter what the
incredible.
turn of the fire.
That looks like a completely
That is
busted
just
gun.
filthy.
When you
There's
see
nobody
that.
that's doing that like Aspas.
Yeah, that is that is a
2
busted
shots,
gun when you
one to
can
the
do that.
chest, the other
First
one
person,
to deal
light
with a
armor.
player that
Second
could
person,
have
heavy
full
armor.
Couldn't get more perfect.
Backs away in a reposition as G2 we're left trying to find these answers. There's a gap into the smoke. It's a blast. Oh!
Oh my god, dude, he's doing
The damage
it's
done.
oh my
It's G2
god.
hanging
He's solo
on
one
for
of it.
And it looks more and more inevitable.
Last player standing.
Picked to pieces. Plucked apart. The tapestry is falling.
Bane, dude, what an insane round. They get all the gun upgrades, money's out of control. They can't even buy heavy armor really to
11 to 4.
for this gun that they know is out here.
Instant.
That
onto the
second shot.
player. I thought he was going to get a 4 through mid. Apart from the Outlaw, they only had stingers in this
Yeah, they had
round.
nothing
If
else
Aspas
into it.
Doesn't find value there. They're not winning that. They're just playing it for value.
sitting at 20-7. Aspas is just taking over.
Yeah, I don't think there's an individual who's as consistently turned up every match, day in, day out, across America, sure, but I can't think of another player in the world that's been like him. And over his career, that's always been the case. He's always up towards the top of the list when we're talking about best players in the world, heading into big events. On Ascent here, it's his playground. He's got 20 kills in 15 rounds. Consistency is measured by Aspas.
He leads the charge in so many statistics across the board.
Yeah, and this is the main thing as well, the light armors right now.
Taking him across almost every other region.
Just do it again if he wants to.
Yeah, it's monstrous what he's been able to do.
Goes over towards short this time.
With that, the money sent spiraling here for G2. Their hopes and dreams in the map, potentially there with them. So close to being dashed away. It's only 2 rounds of stand between Lev and that trophy. Early knife just disrespected. Aspas is straight there.
Yeah, they hit him with a knife on short, so that's an instant drone.
Just skips and hops.
I'm using a util for this one.
What heartbreak this could be for G2. Valen spoke about seeing that trophy from stage 1, eluding them, going over to 100 Thieves. They want this. They need this.
They were hungry for it. You can feel it just in terms of the tempo. It's been increased massively.
Wait.
Valen, he's the first one to answer. At least finds that kill. But come! Odin in hand. It delays them, pushes them
And
back.
Valen can pick up an Odin, so maybe he can win this one.
2v3. Post-land position is dire for G2. It's going to take hero plays. And you got to do it against Aspas, King, and Tex. Heavy hitters in their own right. Especially in this map here.
Well.
Spotted it out. Shots fired and missed. Jump spot, seeing if they can bait it out. Here's Leaf, stepping forwards. And again, he wants to take matters into his own hands. Forward to the
They're
right.
so good, man.
With the
Okay,
kills
eight
just
chances
flying
for them to do it.
No team has had a lead like this in the match so far. 8 rounds ahead. Lev, 8 chances to put G2 away. To get revenge.
Melted them
the
there.
double veto
Absolutely
disadvantage.
melted them.
To win Americas, to lift the trophy.
Yeah, now he gets the op out.
All that weight and expectation that's placed on both of these teams' shoulders. Making it to the grand finals all the way, and you could tell, you could feel it. I'd heard from the players themselves just how hungry they are to lift that trophy, to lay claim to the title of best in Americas.
Omen,
more
yeah.
room to breathe
and
for G2.
Doctor.
Leviatan can feel it.
Oh no.
Out in the
The
open.
spike as well.
Aspas picks them
Oh,
apart.
dude,
Amjad
relax
goes
yourself.
out, wants to make a play, but here comes a tempo increase once more. And water.
Ah, everyone's here, man.
Mazzino just boiling them right back at you.
What is that, bro?
All the way
What is that? Insane from Lev. Absolutely insane. Hey, this is a sick final though, straight up.
Leviatan.
Really, really good.